Hello everyone, welcome back for more. Let's play You Don't Know Jack Mach 2.
One player. Thank you. The game is played as follows. If you think you know the correct... You are familiar with proper gameplay. Superb.
Yep.
The game will begin directly. One.
Coming at you, old fogies and their new tricks. And this one's worth $1,000. So, what do you say we start our Oldsters episode with a little something involving the oldest profession?
Oldsters.
If you know what I mean. If the oldest profession were practiced by the oldest person ever to serve on the U.S. Senate, who would get hauled into the station? Jesse Helms, John Glenn, Strom Thurmond, or Bob Dole?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have seen most of these at some
Senator
point.
Strom Thurmond from the lovely state of South Carolina is the oldest person ever to serve in the U.S. Senate. And I am in no way insinuating that the U.S. Senate is akin to a bunch of old hookers willing to put out for any lobbyist with a buck and a hard-on. It's just not my style.
I'll say it then. But you already did.
Next, if I could turn back time, I'd still be an old coot. You get it right, you get 2K. All right, give me your best shot. According to author Madeline Langle, traveling through time might create which sign of old age? Wrinkles, gray hair, memory loss, or liver spots?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was a wrinkle in
You
time.
are on fire. The Madeline Langle classic is called A Wrinkle in Time. You better break out the oil of Olay. Here's a little something I call Merry Christmas and a Habeas Corpus. How does $2,000 sound? Put it in gear, because here we go. What legal and contractual present does Grandfather Claus give to good little girls and boys? Special respect for the elderly, the right to ignore new laws, a court-appointed attorney, or custody of the other children.
Yeah, getting grandfathered in on things.
If you're involved in some business and new laws come along to control what you do, well, Grandfather Claus says you don't have to follow the new rules. And the Grandmother Claus? Well, she's the one that says you can ignore whatever your mother tells you to do. She's my favorite.
Yep.
The category is houses too scary to TP. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Now, you know how in every neighborhood there's that one old Victorian house with a creepy old lady who peeks out one of the upstairs windows and scares the hell out of all the kids? And it's always got that picket fence that's falling down and the porch swing that creaks really bad when the wind blows, and nobody ever wants to go get the ball that lands in her yard. You know the house I'm talking about, right? Good. Now tell me this. When was the Victorian period? 1690 to 1734, 1778 to 1890, 1837 to 1901, or 1920 to 1950?
Pretty sure Victorian was the early 17s.
1690? No. They hadn't even invented periods back then. Everything was still calculated in eras and epochs. Should have picked this one. Queen Victoria reigned from 1837 to 1901.
I'm thinking styles
and
of
during
dress.
that time, sex was a real no-no. Prudishness was a good thing, and the only place you saw skin was on fried pheasant.
Yeah.
This category is giving your dog a bone, eh? $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, so unless your parents hated you, you know the rhyme, Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give her poor dog a bone, right? Well, if Old Mother Jones went to her cupboard, what could she most likely give her poor dog? Union flyers and picket signs, music and keys to a bus, oil paint and portraits of animals, or fertility drugs and a shoe?
Mother Jones was the protester.
Mother Jones was a very prominent American Union activist in the 1920s. Yeah, life is funny that way, isn't it? One minute you're fetching your dog a bone, the next minute you're using it to smash in some scab windshields. Look alive, this one's a When Did Happen.
I still like Windathop.
This When Did Happen goes by. Well, far be it from me to argue. This When Did Happen goes by. Grannies are a dime a dozen. So everybody knows the Little Red Riding Hood story, right? Of course, she was a young lass who took care of her old granny. Which reminds me of this little precious moment. The wolf eats Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Boy, that's a tough break. Okay, does this happen before the wolf gobbles up Granny, after the wolf chews her up, or does it never happen at all?
That's before. Woodsman kills the wolf. Yeah, pretty sure that doesn't happen. What's well before? I don't think that happens. That's definitely after. That has to be after, doesn't it?
Alright, let's see how it turned out. Flawless. Let's take a look at your overall score. So, what do you say we get on with it?
7.
The category's gonna be, I'm living off the government in Cincinnati. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If Dr. Johnny Fever gets fired from WKRP and tries to join the AARP, what will he have to do? Retire from broadcasting, turn 50, run for public office, or die?
You just have to be 50.
The only requirement for joining the American Association of Retired Persons is that you're 50 years or older. Or wear your pants up to your nipples.
I could do that one too.
I'm calling this one. Who cares if it's lousy? It's free, and this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose during your next hotel stay, you receive a free incontinental breakfast. What would you be served? An irritable pancreas with hot maple syrup, an enlarged prostate stuffed with sausage, a lymph node with milk, or an out-of-control bladder with toast?
Yeah, incontinent.
A continental breakfast is a simple meal of toast or pastries with coffee or tea, and to be incontinent is to have a bladder you can't control. So, go easy on the coffee and don't expect the toast to be very dry.
9.
This one's called Murder She Probably Committed Herself. $1,000 at stake on this one. Let's see how you handle this one. If Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote investigates a murder at Widow's Peak, what will the case involve? Investigating somebody's chest, prodding somebody's forehead, digging through someone's monobrow, or checking out somebody's butt?
Yep, windows speak the hair problem.
The Widow's Peak is that point at the top of some people's hairline. And a Widow at Peak performance is when Jessica solves another murder within an hour-long program. She's the greatest.
Okay, Kelly.
10.
Coming at you. Hope I die before I get 969 years old. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. So apparently there's this guy in the Bible named Methuselah who lives to be like 969 years old without ever breaking a hip. Anyway, when Methuselah wandered around the nursing home for hundreds of years, bragging about his grandkids, what did people have to hear over and over and over and over and over again?
My Noah put animals on a big boat. My Jonah was puked up by a whale. My Moses spoke to the burning bush.
Or,
my Mary had a kid without really doing it.
Oh, I want to say Moses.
Thou shalt not pick wrong answers. Wrong and don't pick wrong answers. So you don't lose any sleep over it. At age 187, Methuselah begat Lamech, who begat Noah when he was only 182. And Noah? Well, he didn't begat anything until he was 500. It's sad, really. Methuselah went to his grave thinking his grandson was, you know, more into animals than women. All right, sit up straight. It's time for a coinky-dink. All right, let me tell you how this game works. I'm going to give you a... All right, okay. No,
let me tell you how this game works.
Let's go.
It freezes.
Coinky-dink goes by the name, in my day, we didn't use words. All right, let's dive in. Time frames of opportunity and Microsoft operating system. Where do these items intersect? Cloudburst and Bright Bee's party.
Shower.
Aladdin's magic transportation.
Where is carpet? Come on.
A cowl and slang for a thug. Nixon Khrushchev debate at Hell's Blank, New York. Internet search mechanism and Lil Blank the Good.
I have no idea.
Strongman Charles, and Ayn Rand's Blank Shrugs.
Oh yeah, these are things in an RV, aren't they? Yeah. I could not remember.
Okay,
No, I'd seen it before.
Shifting gears into bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all an RV? Nailed it. Nice going. You must be a member of the Good Sam Club. You got them all. Now see if you can get that bonus. Well, what do you know, player one? You got the bonus as well. Maybe you should call all your friends and tell them. When the game is over, let's get on with it.
You mean I have to have friends?
12.
Didn't say that on the box.
Next, Grumpy, Grumpier, Grumpiest. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Well, now, how about those grumpy old men movies? Those two guys just keep getting grumpier, don't they? Yeah, and older. Okay, see if you can follow me here. Which of the following is a grammatically accurate alternate title for the film Grumpier Old Men? Relatively grumpy old men, superlatively grumpy old men, comparatively grumpy old men, or interrogatively grumpy old men?
Grumpier, you mean have to compare them?
The comparative form of grumpy is grumpier. And here I always thought the comparative form of grumpy was grumpalicious.
No, that's Fergie on a bad day.
Here's a little something I call, she's a grand old card shark. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Say your grandma's got a sister who never got married. If your family passes her around from house to house in a literal game of old maid, who will lose the game? Whoever doesn't have her in the end, whoever has her in the end, whoever yells her name the loudest, or whoever slaps her first.
Well, the last one is a definite loss, but yeah, I believe you don't want the old maid in the card game.
The only way to lose at old maid is to end up stuck with her in your hand, or in this case, your house. Having your grandmother's sister in the end. Yep, I can die now. That was the single most disgusting thing I have ever heard on this show. We've done it. We've hit rock bottom.
Oh, you can get worse.
14.
I have faith in
The
you.
category is Old Man Comes Rolling Home. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Okay, you know the children's song, This Old Man, right? This old man came down the hill. All right. Well, we're going to play with our old man. You ready?
Oh, no.
Boy.
Okay, don't spit on the microphone, please.
Bite it.
If our old man...
Hey, that's me.
That's right, that's you. If our old man plays like this old man in the song, on which of my things will he not play knick-knack? My thumb, my knee, my door, or my bone?
I'm pretty sure the bone is the only one that didn't rhyme with the one of the numbers.
Old man'll knick-knack paddywhack give the dog a bone, but he's not coming anywhere near mine.
Hey, Schmitty, what's a paddywhack?
I don't know, old man, but that's not the question. So
I get to touch you for that.
Stop touching me! Stop it! You're getting your old all over me.
Here.
What's a paddywhack? Hitting a cow over the head.
Well, you've made a little edgy, aren't we? I thought someone switched to decaf. Here, try
I did.
this clue. We're here
I pretty
to
much
help.
drink water.
Lucky for you, because you're going to need all the help you can get.
tend is incontinence. Okay, adult diapers. What are they? Now, what do they do, but what are they? Okay. Effident. Denture cleaners. Retin-A. Prudential is insurance. Lazy boy. Good old-fashioned recliners. You don't have to be old to enjoy a recliner. They're amazing to take naps in if you get a big enough one. Domes pills. Pain medicine. Yeah. I was looking for back pain specifically. Clapper. Remote on switch.
You're like some kind of machine. Let's check out your score. There it is.
I am
Well,
old.
you did great, but then again, how hard can it be to win against yourself? Find some competition, and then you'll see.
Ah, Schmitty. If only you knew how much I already know I don't know Jack. I'm at that point in life. But anyway, that will be a discussion for another time. For now, it's time to say goodbye. Take care, everyone. Enjoy my new name, enjoy the commercials, and I will see you back next time.
If you do not enter a name,
Later,
I
all.
will add one of my own choosing. I am left with no choice. You are now Steak Brain. You will have
Here
to
at
inform
Wackerson
me
and
if you would
Snurm,
like
we're
to
working
play
for
again.
you. We understand that service is what creates customer loyalty, and we're willing to stand on our heads to keep you coming back. In fact, we'll stand on our heads, then do cartwheels. We'll juggle. We'll ride unicycles. We'll ride unicycles while twirling plates on the ends of sticks. Anything to show you that you're number one. We'll wear funny hats. We'll cover ourselves in your choice of delicious ice cream toppings and light our hair on fire. We'll hire you a band. We'll repaint your house. We'll introduce you to Mr. Robert De Niro. We'll have attractive young people of your sexual preference hand feed you grapes and fan you while
Wackerson and
softly
Snurm, totally committed to serving you.
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir can take you to the future.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay. It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but just wait a moment. Okay, now look at the clock.
Oh my God! It's a miracle! I'm living 2 seconds in the future! This stuff really works!
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir. This stuff really works.
Wait! How will I survive here in this crazy future? With my simple old-fashioned ways, I'll be killed!
Do you like steak? Mm-hmm. Do you fancy yourself a conquistador? Si. Then come on down to Uncharted Steaks, the restaurant for today's modern explorer. We take only the finest steaks and hide them in the restaurant. It's your job to find these steaks and claim them in the name of taste. But beware, many dangers await you on your mission.
I took a blow dart in the neck, but it was worth it for that juicy steak.
An ornery king beheaded my husband, but hey, what a steak.
My daughter was eaten by a lion. I gotta tell you, that was a great steak.
So come on down to Uncharted Steaks and claim some steak in El Nombre de Gusto.
Are you tired of Italian waiters always pushing the veal?
I'll take the spaghetti.
You should have tried the veal bazaar!
Spaghetti.
Veal!
Spaghetti!
Veal! Well, worry no longer. Thanks to the new book, 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal. This handy restaurant companion lists over 1,000 excuses to use when you don't want to order veal. Just listen.
I can't eat veal because I'm from Scandinavia.
I'd order the veal, but it causes my limbs to fall off.
Or come dressed as a calf and try the excuse.
How dare you? I'm not a cannibal.
So order 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal and have a pleasant veal-free meal the next time you dine out.
Hey, who likes ice cream?
I do!
Well, that's right, Bobby. And who likes ponies?
I do.
You betcha, Susie. And what about roller coasters?
I do.
You got it, Tommy. And how about pornography?
That's my favorite!
Right on, Grandpa. I think we all know where we're going.
Awesome! Excellent! Pornography!
You really want fun for the whole family? Then come on down to Uncle Jack's amusement park, petting zoo, ice cream parlor, rifle range, and porn emporium. We know what families like.
Wow.